Hi, my name is Washina, and today I want to actually give something for couples right now, especially along these times of change that we're all experiencing. And here I am going to show you how to do a massage on your partner, and I also would do different variations for men and women. But at the beginning of any session, you want to balance and center yourself. And then also you want to hold your hands together, and that would activate the fire energy in your hands. And then you want to put your left hand into your right hand and create like this force to block you from anything that might be released from your partner that might not be beneficial for you. But also it helps um, to create safe space for your partner. So you want to go ahead and always ask for permission for your partner if it's okay to touch them. And, once they give you the go, it's okay to begin. So I would begin doing like a light brushing strokes over the body just to warm the body up. And you don't want to go too fast. You're there for your um, partner or your lover, and you want to be there for them during the process. So you just want to go up and down the body. And what you could do is just follow along my moves as I actually do this portion of the massage. So you want to do 20 strokes going up and down the body. And then from the top of the body, you want to go down. So it's basically you're opening up the different layers of the body. A lot of times people are so in a rush to get a massage done, or especially if you're in a couple situation like, ooh, you don't turn me on, let me just go ahead and have sex with you or something like that. But the idea is just to be there and be intimate with your partner or your lover. So you're just going 20 strokes. You're going to go down and up through the back of the body. And then when you slow your movement, it helps you to sink into the body, to sink into the tissue. And as you see my hands are heavier as far as pressure than my fingers when I'm going down the body. And then once I get to the bottom portion of the body, I usually let up the pressure. But this is your time to connect with your partner. Be easy on them. It's just basically you showing them love because, today's world is a little bit stressful for people, and you want to be there for the person that you love. Now, this is not going to cost you anything, so just go ahead and be there for your partner. You don't have to go to a dinner or, spend all your money. You could just do this at the comforts of your home. Just make sure you have some oil or castor oil, even olive oil actually works for this. Um, but you just want to take your time and just be there, be present. You have to be present with your partner because a lot of times when you're being present or you're there with your partner, you know, you forget, oh, I got to do this or I got to do that. Your mind races. But make sure you always bring yourself into the present moment, just remembering that you're there with them. And another thing, I usually would put my head to the side so I don't breathe directly onto their skin and stuff like that. Um, It kind of sometimes is uncomfortable just feeling somebody breathing down your back of your neck. So just turn your head to the side and just breathe to the side so you just don't breathe on them all the time. So if you notice at the beginning, I went up the body. That opens up the channel along the middle portion of the body and going towards the top of the body. And then on this sequence, I went from the top of the head down to the lower body, opening up a different sequence. Now I'm actually going to open up one side of the body, which is the left side. Especially if you're dealing with a woman, the left side of the body represents the feminine aspect of the body, and the right side actually represents the male side of the body. But it all depends on what's going on for the day. If the person is very stressed out, I usually would open their heart, because the heart is usually more so in the middle of the sternum, chest area. So the left side of the body is more of a negative charge, and the right side is positive. So here, just slowly go along, following my movements to open up the energy of the left side of the body. And as you're moving, breathe with your lover or whoever you're massaging at the moment. You want to synchronize your breath, become present with them. And in this instruction, again, it's just 20 strokes of the same sequence. Just taking your time. Just slow your breathing, slow your movements, be present, pushing your love into your movements. When you breathe in through your lungs, through your nose, you push out through your hands as they move. And now you want to balance the energy with a clamp, like you want to clamp the back of the neck. And with the back of the neck, you want to open the neck up. You want to just be there for your partner. The neck actually represents the communication. And along with that, a lot of times as a woman, we're more into our head. So It's just basically a good thing to release the stress off the neck. And then also, being a woman, we also have where sometimes if you're heavy chested, your neck is in so much of pain just because it's, you're holding up your chest. So you want to release the pressure off the neck. That way, you also can open up the pathways from the head into the body, allowing the flow to become one, and also allowing the tension and everything from the back of the head to flow. Especially if your partner is having a headache, this is also a good movement as well. Just take your time, slow your movements. It might seem that you're going really fast, but just be there for the moment. Like, you're at home. This is your time to give your person that you're with some care, some love, some intimacy. You place your other hand at your sacrum, and then behind the chest at the heart area, and you're just connecting the energy flows in those particular areas. Now I'm going to go back, balance off the energy a little bit. Now we're going to go to the right side of the body, which represents the masculine side of your body. So if you notice that your partner has a very strong side of her shoulder, she or he may feel that they are not supported. So you want to ask them, are you okay? Do you feel supported by me? Or how can I, be of a support for you? You want to always try to connect with the person that you're with. You just never know what a person is holding on to in their bodies. But if you're that partner that really cares for who you're with, just be open to honesty. Be open to sharing how you feel and listening to how your partner feels in regards to what's happening with them. Because you're there together with that person on this journey. You chose this person to be on this journey with them. So, and you never know. A lot of times when a woman has not had a good relationship with her father, or other men in general, the right side of the body would usually be a little tighter than normal, and it might also be outside of its range. But it's just basically that woman has not processed the pain that she has endured through her life. And a lot of times, when you're doing these type of sequences, the person that you're with, they might have an emotional breakdown. So if you're in these sequences and you notice that your partner is just crying or letting things go, allow them to have space to cry. Don't question why they're crying or anything like that. Allow them to cry. You can also say, it's okay, I'm here for you. Just let go. But it's nothing like having or creating safe space for the person that you love. So take these 20 strokes and what I'm giving you right now in this brief little moment of showing you what to do when it comes to showing your partner love. The next thing um, I would do is actually go down the spinal column. Your nervous system is usually what is really bothered most majority of the day. You will be surprised how your body pulls in so much information, pulls in so much of what's going on around you. Sometimes, even before things happen, your nervous system has already started to respond. So sometimes, if you're about to have this life transformation, your nervous system is already responding before you even notice in your mind and your mental. So, going down the spine, you're allowing the nerves of the disc to relax. Now, when you allow the nerves of the disc to relax, the muscles also relax. A lot of times, when you relax the nerves, it's easier to go back into the muscles and have them to relax on a whole different level. A lot of times, people don't tell you to even touch this area. Sometimes you will find people tapping um, on the spine itself in Chinese medicine, but you can also do this technique with your hands. What I found is massaging the spine, not to a hard degree, but to a certain degree, it relieves the stress off the spine. And most of the time, like you say, you can notice that when somebody is nervous or anxious, that energy is in the spine. So when you relieve the stress off the spine, the body is able to process. It's also able to relax even better. Whatever that person is going through it, it's able to relax. The person is able to process and are able to, rethink the processes of how they, move about day to day. And here I'm up and down from the sacrum because there's a little dip from the sacrum that usually a lot of women have lower back pain. So with the lower back pain, um, you just have to relieve the pressure off of it for a woman. It's just having all the angles, all the, hips and the thighs. Our bodies get beat up a lot. So you want to go now and go down the spine, almost like in a pinching form, but you're just trying to relieve a little bit of stress off the spine just to help them relax. So this is different layers. You're going layer by layer to relax whoever you're with. Now, I usually do this when a person is really stressed, if they tell me that they want to just come in and relax. But most majority of the time when people come in for a massage, they want me to fix something. So I never get to this stage only unless the client is actually coming back to me on a regular basis. But for the most part, right now I'm just relaxing the nervous system, getting it to relax, doing its thing. Because your body will activate its own healing system if you open up the pathways the correct way. So I'm giving this to everyone right now. But you want to just take your time, go along the spine, relieving the stress off of it. And always check in and see how your partner, your lover is feeling. And by this time, they probably already dozed off on you. So allow them to rest, allow them to relax. Going along the spine again, just giving time for the nervous system to relax. Let it relate, release. And by this time, your partner might have dozed off. Don't interrupt them. Just let them be. And you want to balance both sides off again. You want to push all the toxins that might have came to the surface. You want to push it down through the system and just help them relax. And again, this is 20 times. Just allowing them to relax, flushing the system, relaxing the system. It's a different vibe that you give if you relax. You got nice music, the ambiance, and everything. You want to do something different for them. You want to be there for them. So be there for them. Be at this moment. So it's the same thing. I went down and now I'm bringing the energy up from the bottom of the body on up. Just being there with your partner. Love on them. And please stay tuned because I will be offering a couples massage, one online and one in person. in this last sequence, it's mainly to open up the head and allow the stress to come off the head and everything like that. You want to take your time with this as well. And then sometimes you need to notice if there's any imbalance in your partner's head. Always notice if there's knots or anything that might be there with your lover and stuff. It's always a good idea to check in, because sometimes there be some things on the head that people don't even know. Sometimes stuff be in their body they don't even know, but you're there being in the moment with them. So feel for whatever you feel. If it doesn't feel right, always bring it up. So always touch the ears as well. It brings the person back into their body. Also helps them ground by pulling on the ears. I'm so surprised sometimes how people don't touch people's ears. And you want to close out holding the neck and the sacrum. And there you have it. Well, if you like this video that I've just shown, be sure to check the link in the bio and sign up for the couples course. I will have an online course and an in-person course available for those couples that are really ready to take their relationship up a notch, mainly because I'm going to show you how to touch your partner in a way that they would love to be touched. And keep in mind, not everybody would like to be touched, but I'm going to show you how to have intimacy, how to touch, how to caress your partner in a certain way that, there's a lot of people teaching couples massages nowadays, but come and get the session that you need.